The impossible dream has happened. Heavyweight history has happened. The winner, and once again, heavyweight champion of the world, is George
Here we go. See how you do in the ring. Gotta see those coming. Good hustle. Keep it up. That's it. Keep the chin down. Keep those elbows in. Pick it up. Pick it up. Move. Nice, nice. Get after him. You want to win in that ring? Work hard. Let's see some more head movement. Keep it coming, kid. That's it. That's it. Faster, faster. Keep it up. Keep those arms moving. Stay away from those. Come on. Move it. Move it. Just like that. Just like that. Let's go. Let's see some more head movement. Work it, work it. Let's go. Watch the hook. Come on now. Keep working the body.
And now, welcome to our pay-per-view special. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, the site for our championship fight. Scheduled for 12 rounds of heavyweight action. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. George Foreman's got a target on his opponent from the moment he steps out of that locker room to every step he takes during this ring walk. You can see exactly what's in his scope. Dean's making his way to the ring right now, and he does so with an attitude that belies his in-ring intensity.
In the ring corner, by way of Marshall, Big George Foreman. His adversary, fighting out of the counterweights, Dean.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
As long as they've been lacing up gloves, fighters have looked forward to this. A championship fight. Round one is underway. So, Teddy, here we have a power puncher against a fast and speedy fighter. And if you're the speedy fighter in a matchup against a power puncher, what are you trying to accomplish early on?
Well, you want to stay on the outside where you can use that speed a little bit. And you want to make sure you don't get trapped. Don't let them get you into close places.
Oh, and he's got something for himself, and it's a left hand. Good defense, just covering up down low. Committing now to the left hand. Good straight shot. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Dean. Halfway through round number 1. He committed to the jab, and then he brought home the bacon with the uppercut. Well done. Nice strike after catching one by George Foreman. Snaps that jab out, able to cover up that gut. Takes a step back, then the counter punch by George Foreman.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
That's a fierce left hand that landed by Dean. You can sense it right away, Teddy. Looks like it's a tactical bout tonight.
So that's what happens when you get 2 counter punches. Nobody wants to lead.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Not able to land the headshot. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Dean. Gets rid of that effort. Dean's able to land a nice, clean left hand. And he's holding. Turns over that hook upstairs. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Halfway through round number 2. Nice combination. Jab, uppercut to the head. Dean's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. You see him holding on. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the huge right hand, comes crashing home. Look at this swarming attack. Deans is taking a barrage of punches. He could go down.
Looks like my screen door on my back porch. I mean, the mosquitoes, there's so many of them, and there's little holes. Some are getting through.
Foreman's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own.
Up and down.
Final 10 seconds. Dean's able to land a good, solid left hand. That's a forceful 2-punch combo by George Foreman. It doesn't take much for George Foreman to get rid of somebody. And here he's putting forth a lot against his opponent. Look at the punch numbers.
Yeah, but let's be honest. That's why, because he's hurt his opponent. And now, for the most part, he's got a little bit of a heavy bag in front of him, and it's easy to put punches together on someone after they've been hurt.
Hey, let's go.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Dean. He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by George Foreman. Little head knocking with that right hand. Super 2-punch combo by George Foreman. Turns over that hook and he does damage upstairs. That's a solid right hand by Dean.
Watch that.
You see him with the left to the head there? George Foreman's fully committed to utilizing the jab. And I think it's working out well for him early on.
Well, it is. It's kind of like, you know, sending static out there. You want to scramble somebody's radio signal. You know, that's what the jab does. It scrambles your radio signal, or at least in boxing terms, it throws the other guy's rhythm off.
Let's see it. Let the fist go. Let him go.
What mistakes are made with sparring? We hear about guys having issues with sparring. What mistakes do fighters make with their training and sparring?
Well, sometimes, depending on who you're getting ready for, you might pick the wrong style. Believe it or not, I've seen some morons out there, and I hate to talk that way about anybody, but I've seen guys that just should be allowed to train fighters, where they've had them training with southpaws and they're fighting an orthodox fighter, and then they get in there and they're all mixed up, or they're fighting with guys that are aggressive when they're going to be fighting a guy who's going to be moving all night, and of course they get a false sense of preparation because that's not what they're going to see when they get in that ring. And a lot of times you see guys that just overtrain. They do more boxing than they have to.
The beginning of round 4, a chance to look at the scorecards. And Teddy, you like what he's done so far early, a clean sweep of all 3 rounds.
Yeah, a couple of rounds were close, but on the inside, when both of them had their chance to separate a little bit, he was the one who made the right decision to punch.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by George Foreman. George Foreman's ability to properly throw and land his combinations has been stunning. Teddy, why is he so successful?
Because you just said it. He's putting them together. You know, 1 or 2 wouldn't land, but he's handcuffing the guy. And the first 2 punches, they set up the 3rd and 4th.
He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by George Foreman. And now he's targeting upstairs. 90 seconds to go in round number 4.
Keep moving, come on now.
And yet another right hand lands.
Beat him to the punch. It's okay, let's go.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Work the body, kid. That's right.
Targeting that belt line with the right hand. Digging in with a left to the gut. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by George Foreman. 10 seconds to go in the 4th. Dean's defensive flaws in that last round were very, very costly. He's not doing a good enough job of simply protecting himself.
No, I'm not sure that he knows how.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no, actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him.
It's all right, just keep moving.
How about that? Another right hand. That was a miss by Dean. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Dean.
Use your feet.
Big George Foreman. Oh, what an uppercut he just landed. Look at that combination by George Foreman. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Dean's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance.
Keep moving around the ring.
Nice solid left hand scored by George Foreman. Dean's able to avoid that punch. All right, what's the answer here, Teddy? I mean, time and time again, he is getting hit with headshots by that right hand.
The answer is not going to help him. The answer is to go back to the gym and be taught properly how to get away from that punch. Probably too late now.
Beautiful.
fucking beautiful. That was.
They start up again. Back to action here with another round. But who knows how much longer it'll last. This has been a completely one-sided fight. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by George Foreman. Good job on the two-punch combo by Dean. Big left hand. George Foreman. What a big shot. He goes down, and there is still plenty of time remaining in this round. Big George Foreman steadies himself, and that 6'4" frame is back upright after the knockdown. He has his target. He lands a straight right. Dean's gone into a defensive shell, but that shell has cracks in it.
Yeah, it does, and the reason why it's getting cracked is because his opponent is confident that with those earmuffs on, going into that peekaboo defense that he is.
Wow! Remember earlier he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown, but Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. He returned fire right there, and it worked. After being rocked, now he gets his man.
At this point, it's not about the skills and the abilities of these two fighters. It's about the dreams of them, and one of them is being eliminated. Get at me!
Good block there by George Foreman. How about that? What a round we just saw. Both men were able to get to the other. Both men seemingly hurt in that round.
And the kind of round where a judge really has to do his job. Everyone else does their job. Trainers, managers, we're trying to do ours. But now, it's up to the judges to really look at that and find where they can separate the two fighters.
Foreman's just a completely different fighter now. I mean, he was stunned earlier in this fight, and since then, there's just more of a defensive disposition to him.
Yeah, and the important thing right now is that sooner or later...
Did you see that? Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this? Stopping this fight Deans is unable to continue. This fight is over. Knockout. George Foreman's arm to be raised in victory. He's still the champ.
Well, he got the kind of fight that he wanted, took advantage.